All right, guys. So in my excitement to do the TI refresher video, I actually forgot to refresh you on another very important feature of this calculator that's in your custom menu. So let's go back to the calculator, see if you remember how to do this now. Again, I can hit calculate here, or I could use the scratch pad button, which is just below escape right here, and go ahead and go to my calculator. And what I want to talk to you about is the functions within the menu. Again, if you don't know what to do, you can always go to menu. So if we go to menu, you notice here you've got several different things that you could look at. Most of this down here, you're not even going to use at all. But the one you're going to use more than anything else is this one that says algebra. You notice as soon as I hovered over it that it gave me several different options that I could look for. One of the ones two of them that I really want to focus on in this video and can help you tremendously when it comes to the ACT. First one is numerical solve. And a lot of you already know how to use this, but again, just in case you don't, I want you to understand that anytime you have one variable and an equal sign, you can use NSolve to help you to try to solve a problem. So, for example, if you have x plus 45 plus 65 plus 52, I mean, we're going to make this a good one, equals 285. Okay, instead of doing all this other math, shoot, let's put some more stuff in here. Let's put plus 2x. All right, we've got all this stuff that we're trying to add together, and we could probably do this in our head, but again, to keep from making a mistake, I want you to understand that if you're given something like this, anything like this that has one variable, notice we have an x and we have an equal sign, then you can type it into NSolve. The only thing is, at the very end, you need to make sure that you put in a comma and you tell it what variable you're solving for. In this instance, you're solving for x, so you're going to put in an x. If you were solving for y or solving for b or whatever the variable is, then you would put comma and then that variable, whatever it is. And notice what this thing does immediately is it goes ahead and gives us an answer after we hit enter. We'll go ahead and give us an answer of 41. So literally any kind of problem that has one variable and an equal sign, you can put that problem in. Let me show you one more example here real quick. So again, menu 3-1, if you're one of those people that just don't like to go hunt for it, you can hit menu and the number pad 3 and the number 1, and it will take you to NSolve, okay? Let's say control divide, and let's talk about a proportion. So I'm given a problem that is proportional. Guess what? This calculator will do this as well, okay? So let's see, we have that. Now I need to figure out what this is. So again, what am I going to do? At the end of every NSolve problem, I'm going to, inside the parentheses, put comma and x, or whatever variable I'm using, hit enter, and notice that answer is going to be 12. So it doesn't matter what kind of problem it is, what it looks like, make your problem inside parentheses look just like what they've given you on the ACT, and then you can solve that problem. All right. So that is NSolve. The other one I want to show you real quick is also in the algebra menu, but it's solve system of linear equations. So notice it says how many equations do you have? More than likely you're going to have 2. And it's saying, okay, my variables I'm going to use is x and y. And you can hit tab and go down through this and then hit enter. And notice it's giving me 2 boxes here. And literally what it wants me to put in those boxes are my 2 equations that have been given me. So let's say we have y equals 2x plus 4. And let's say this one's written in standard form. So 3x plus 4y equals 12. And again, this is kind of a good example of what type of problems you may have. Literally, this thing will do systems at the blink of an eye. So now if I get both of my equations in, just type them in exactly the way they're given to you on the question again and hit enter. These are my 2 answers. Now, these answers look awful, but again, I just kind of made that up in my head. But this would be my x coordinate and this would be my y coordinate. So this would be my answer literally that I should see on my form on the ACT. So again, I just wanted to real briefly show you these 2 functions in particular. Besides the calculator, besides the graphing, again, menu 3-1, menu 3-1 is numerical solve, menu 3-2 will get me to system solver. And so whatever I really need to do in the particular instance, this will do that for me. Okay. And remember, Doc B always clears everything out and gets you ready for the next problem. All right. Guys, if you have any questions, you can think about things that maybe, what about this? Or how do I do this on the calculator? Just make sure you get with me, and I would be glad to try to help you with that. Thanks.